Hey guys, LuckyHD here, and behind me I have one of the worst design Lumions in the entire game. And that is SEDIMARS. Now, I don't have a regular SEDIMARS and only a gleaming one, but I think you get the picture. This Lumion is so just ugly. Like, look at its face, look at how it's built. Everything about it is just bad, okay? So in this video, we are going to be redesigning SEDIMARS from the ground up, literally, fixing its typing and more. So without further ado, let's fix this thing. So I asked you guys on Twitter, what are your least favorite parts about SEDIMARS? And you guys definitely came through. One of the replies says, I hate how round it is. I hate that they have to put these things on its shoulders to look like a rock type. It has a goofy face, and just the way the fur looks on its belly looks extremely weird. I'd say add more earth motifs and just redo it all together. So that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be redoing SEDIMARS entirely, okay? Scrapping the entire concept and just changing it. Alright, so going into this entire thing, I think I definitely want to keep, obviously, the color scheme. I think the color scheme definitely works very well on it. For an earth type, you know, I mean, you can see that it's brown and think that it's an earth type, but like, what else on it actually says it's an earth type? Besides the little things on its shoulders, that's it, okay? So we're going to be actually fixing a little bit of that, adding a little bit more earth elements to it, and also possibly giving it maybe even a weapon. And I know that might sound strange, but just bear with me, okay? So now looking at SEDIMARS' dex entry, it says, SEDIMARS' sturdy claws allow it to easily scale hills and mountainsides. So this is definitely going to be something to keep in mind while designing it. Alright, as you guys can see, I am inside of Roblox Studio, and I think I've come up with something that actually works very well. So to give a little bit of context, I gave SEDIMARS a new weapon, or a new means of attack. And I know this might look silly, it might sound silly, but basically my entire idea is that if this is an earth type Lumion, okay, give it some more earth just pizzazz, okay? And my entire idea obviously was to have a stalagmite that SEDIMARS would obviously, you know, go into a cave and rip out from the ground and use kind of like a club, okay? So it gives SEDIMARS this entire just cool new way to attack things, because that is the main thing SEDIMARS is missing, just being, I guess, somewhat cool, okay? Somewhat likable, right? So I think this definitely could work well, and the design also can work even without it. Alrighty guys, now to get onto the new SEDIMARS design that I created, SEDIMARS 2.0. Here we go, guys. So this is my idea of what I would like to see if SEDIMARS ever got a redesign. Obviously adding some more rock parts onto it, having it on its shoulders and such. You know, if we go around to the back right here, you can see all of the rocks coming down its back, and then even stuff on its belt right here. You know, just having a little thing, again, just a little belt of rocks, just something to add some new rock characteristics to it, okay? And then obviously we have the club. Like I said, it holds it right here and can use it again like a club. And while this could actually be interesting to add something like a new brawler type to it, I don't really think they would do that, okay? I think they'd probably just stick with the earth type, because then that would be kind of an entire revamp of the Lumion itself. But hey, I wouldn't be complaining, because I actually think an earth brawler type would fit better, seeing as we have a lot of pure earth types already. So obviously here is the size comparison to it. I think it is a pretty good size as well. Obviously still keeping SEDIMARS' entire bulk, but just making it upright instead of on all fours. And I know obviously that is one of the main things about SEDIMARS, is that, you know, it is a bear and a koala, so why should it be standing on its hind legs? Well, how I'd like to think of it is, think of like a bear standing on its hind legs, or think of like a gorilla, you know, how it can stand on its hind legs, but also walk on all fours. I think that'd also be something definitely very interesting, obviously to kind of just, you know, say, hey, SEDIMARS can still do this. And I know, guys, obviously this is not the SEDIMARS, you know, the two people probably watching this video used to love, but, you know, I'm doing this for the general community, okay? 95% of players don't like SEDIMARS, okay? And I'm kind of appealing to that 95%. So, now to get onto the Gleams and Gammas for this Lumion. So, staying true to the original Gleam and Gamma, obviously I made its alpha blue right here. Again, I actually really like SEDIMARS' Gleams and Gammas. I just think, again, probably one of the only redeeming qualities about it at all. As you can see right here though, it's blue, everything is blue on it, and then you go over to the Gamma, it's red and white just like its original Gamma. Kind of looks like Santa Claus, honestly. You know, it definitely really looks like Santa Claus. But yeah, guys, that's about it for the Gleams and Gammas. Obviously, again, like I said, I wanted to stay true to the original, at least, characteristics of SEDIMARS, giving it some big claws to obviously scale its mountains, and then just giving it more of an earth look, okay? Adding just a little bit more rocks to it, and just, yeah. Also, of course, I fixed up the main issue with SEDIMARS, and that is its face, okay? Its face was pretty bad. We all can agree with this. And yeah, I just kind of changed it to obviously have its eyes closed, still keeping keeping the nose and obviously the little snaggletooth it has on its mouth. But yeah, guys, that about does it for this redesign. Definitely let me know what you guys want me to redesign next down in the comments below, and I'll try to do it, okay? So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.